Harine
Nirvishesha Sunnavadi
Paschatya Deshata
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Sri Advaita Gadadhara Siddhasadi
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Hare Namo Krishna
Vaya Namaha
Oh Govinda Ram
Srimad Sudana
Oh Kakarodi Vasalam
Pangung Langayate Girim
Kati Sasamahan Mande
Shri Gurum Dinatarinam
Paramananda Madhavam
Shri Chaitanya Mishwaram
Hare Om Tat Sat
Hari Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we will
Hare Krishna
today we will continue with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled
Ah,
The
ah,
Fisherman Awakens His Dormant Love of Krishna by touching Lord Caitanya.
Gauranga
Under the section Rescuing the Lord from the Sea, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 18.44.
অদ্ভুত ভাবাবিষ্ট এক ধীবর সহ সাক্ষাৎকার দেখেনে জালিয়া আইসে কান্দে জাল করি হাসে কান্দে নাচে গায় বলে হরি হরি
Hare Hare
Passing along the beach, they saw a fisherman approaching with his net over his shoulder, laughing, crying, dancing, and singing. He kept repeating the holy name
Hare Hare
Hari Hari,
Hare Hare
Hari Hari,
Hare Hare
Hari Hari.
This was very unusual
So, this was very unusual
that the fisherman is laughing, crying, dancing, singing,
that the fisherman is laughing, crying, dancing, singing,
and he's always chanting the name Hare Hare
and he's
Hare Hare
Hari Hari.
Hare Hare.
Hari Hari. And he's always chanting the holy name Hari 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 Hari.
What is the secret?
What's the secret?
Why is he chanting,
Why is he chanting,
dancing,
dancing,
singing?
singing? Mm. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 18.45.
ধীবরকে তাহার ভাবাবেশের কারণ জিজ্ঞাসা জালিয়ার চেষ্টা দেখি সবার চমৎকার স্বরূপ গোসাই তারে পুছে ন সমাচার
Seeing the activities of the fisherman, everyone was astonished. Swarup Damodar Goswami therefore asked him for information.
So Damodar obviously suspected something.
Swarup Damodar obviously suspected something,
So he asked for information from the fisherman.
so he asked for the information from the fisherman
Why he was acting in this strange way.
why he is acting in this strange way. Hmm. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 18.46.
গ্রহ আবিষ্ট ধীবর কর্তৃক প্রভুর সংবাদ ও অবস্থা বর্ণন কহ জালিয়া এই দিকে দেখিলা একজন তোমার এই দশা কেনে কহত কারণ।
My dear fisherman, he said, why are you behaving like this? Have you seen someone hereabouts? What is the cause of your behavior? Please tell us.
So, so Dharma addressed the fisherman with great respect
So Swarup Damodar addressed the fisherman with great respect
and asked him, why has he doing all these things?
why has he doing all and asked him why has he doing all these things.
Maybe, well, uh, maybe he touched Lord Caitanya.
Maybe he touched Lord Chaitanya.
Maybe he saw Lord Caitanya.
Maybe he saw Lord Chaitanya. Why actually he? Sorry. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 18.47.
জালিয়া কহে ইহা এক মনুষ্য না দেখিল, জাল বাইতে এক মৃত্যু মোর জালে আইল।
The fisherman replied, I have not seen a single person here, but while casting my net in the water, I captured a dead body.
Oh,
Ah,
so he thought he had captured a dead body.
he thought that he has captured a dead body. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 18.48.
বড় মৎস্য বলি আমি উঠাইলু যতনে, মৃত্যুক দেখিতে মোর ভয় হইল মনে।
I lifted it with great care, thinking it a big fish, but as soon as I saw that it was a corpse, great fear arose in my mind.
Naturally, he became fearful when he thought he was catching a corpse.
So naturally, he became fearful when he saw he was catching a corpse.
And he became very fearful.
And he became very fearful. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 18.49.
জাল খসাইতে তার অঙ্গ স্পর্শ হইল, স্পর্শ মাত্রে সেই ভূত হৃদয়ে পশিল।
As I tried to release the net, I touched the body.
Ah,
Ah,
oh,
ooh,
oh,
ooh. As soon as I touched it, a ghost entered my heart.
wow.
Ah,
So trying to release the net
so trying to release the net
from the corpse,
from the corpse,
he touched the corpse.
he touched the corpse.
And he thought a ghost had entered his body
He thought a ghost had entered his body
because he was feeling great love for Krishna.
because he was feeling great love for Krishna.
When a ghost enters his body, he can't be chanting Hari Hari.
If a ghost enters your body, you can't be chanting Hari Hari.
Let's go on.
Let's go on. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 18.50.
ভয়ে কম্প হইল মোর নেত্রে বহে জল, গদ গদ বাণী মোর উঠিল সকল।
I shivered in fear and shed tears. My voice faltered, and all the hairs on my body stood up.
So all these are symptoms of uh, astasattvic love.
So all these are symptoms of Asta Sattvika Bhav.
ecstatic love of God.
ecstatic love of Godhead.
But being fearful, he was, you know, he was afraid of the symptoms.
Being fearful, he was afraid of the symptoms.
Otherwise, hair standing in on end, voice choking up.
So, otherwise, hair standing on end, voice choking up,
These are symptoms of love of God.
these are symptoms of love of Godhead. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 18.51.
কিবা ব্রহ্মদ্বৈত কিবা ভূত কহনে না যায় দর্শন মাত্রে মানুষের পৈশে সেই কায়
I do not know whether the corpse I found was the ghost of a dead Brahmana or an ordinary man, but as soon as one looks upon it, the ghost enters his body. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antilila 18.52.
শরীর দীঘল তার হাত পাঁচ সাত এক হস্ত পদ তার তিন তিন হাত
The body of this ghost is very long, 5 to 7 cubits. Each of its arms and legs is as much as 3 cubits long.
I feel that is like a foot and a half.
A cubit is like a foot and a half.
So Lord Caitanya, he was in this ecstasy.
So Lord Chaitanya, he would in his ecstasy,
Sometimes all his body would become elongated,
sometimes the body would become elongated
and the arms and just held together by skin,
the arms are held together by the skin,
and uh, he would look at this amazing wow.
he would look in this amazing form. He was in this amazing form. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antelila 18.53.
অস্থি সন্ধি ছুটিলে চর্ম করে নরবরে তাহা দেখি প্রাণ কার নাহি রহে ধরে
Its joints are all separated beneath the skin, which is completely slack. No one could see it and remain alive in his body.
So the fisherman, by seeing Lord Chaitanya
So the fisherman, by seeing Lord Chaitanya
in this state,
in this state,
had become very frightened.
he had become very frightened.
And but he was simultaneously experiencing ecstatic love of Krishna.
But he was simultaneously experiencing ecstatic love for Krishna. Hari Bol. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antelila 18.54.
মরা রূপ ধরি রহে উত্থান নয়ন কবু গো গো করে কবু রহে অচেতন
That ghost has taken the form of a corpse, but he keeps his eyes open. Sometimes he utters the sounds,
Go,
go, go, and sometimes he remains unconscious.
go! Lord Chaitanya, he would And I should say he would make gargling sounds in his throat.
So Lord Chaitanya in his ecstasy used to make this gargling sound in his throat.
At least fisherman thought this is a ghost.
The fisherman thought this is a ghost. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antilila 18.55.
সাক্ষাৎ দেখিছু মোরে পাইল সেই ভূত মুই মইলে মোর কইছে জীবে স্ত্রী পুত
I've seen that ghost directly and he's haunting me. But if I die, who will take care of my wife and children?
So he's very afraid of this ghost that he had seen.
So he is very afraid of this ghost that he had seen.
And he's afraid that he dies, who'll take care of his family.
He's afraid that if he dies, who will take care of his family? Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.57.
সেই তো ভূতের কথা কখনো না যায় ওঝা ঠাঁই যাইছ যদি সেই ভূত ছাড়ায়
The ghost is certainly very difficult to talk about, but I'm going to find an exorcist and ask him if he can release me from it.
He's thinking that he can be saved by an exorcist.
So he's thinking that he maybe can be saved by an exorcist. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.57.
শ্রী নৃসিংহ স্মরণে সকল বিপদ বিনাশ একা রাত্রে বুলে মৎস্য মারিয়ে নির্জনে ভূত পেত আমার না লাগে নৃসিংহ স্মরণে
I wander alone at night killing fish in solitary places. But because I remember the hymn to Lord Nrsimha, ghosts, do not touch me.
So he was chant Nrsimha mantra,
So he was chanting Narsimha mantra,
and thus he'd be protected from all kinds of ghosts and
so thus he would be protected from all kinds of ghosts. Form. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.58.
এই ভূত নৃসিংহ নামে চাপয়ে দ্বিগুণে তাহার আকার দেখিতে ভয় লাগে মনে
This ghost, however, overcomes me with redoubled strength when I chant the Nrsimha mantra. When I even see the form of this ghost, great fear arises in my mind.
this fisherman, after touching Lord Caitanya and his ecstatic transformation,
This fisherman, after touching Lord Chaitanya in his ecstatic
he
transformation,
was experiencing all kinds of ecstatic symptoms.
he was experiencing all kinds of ecstatic symptoms.
But when he chanted the name of Nrsimhadev,
And when he chanted the name of Nrsingadev,
those symptoms increased twofold in him.
those symptoms increased twofold in him.
Because he's chanting the name of Kṛṣṇa,
Because he's chanting the name of Nrsimha,
his ecstatic love for Krishna
uh,
naturally increases.
his ecstatic love for Krishna naturally increases. Hari Bol. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.59.
ওথা না যাইও আমি নিষেধি তোমারে তাহা গেলে সেই ভূত লাগিবে সবারে।
Do not go near there, I forbid you. If you go, that ghost will catch you all. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.60.
স্বরূপের প্রভু সন্ধান প্রাপ্তি বিষয়ে যথার্থ অনুমান। এত শুনি স্বরূপ গোসাই সব তত্ত্ব জানি, জালি আরে কিছু কয় সুমধুর বাণী।
Hearing this, Swarup Damodar could understand the full truth of this matter. He spoke sweetly to the fisherman. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.61.
স্বরূপের ধীবরকে আশ্বাসন ও ভয় উপনোদন। আমি বড় ওঝা জানি ভূত ছাড়াইতে, মন্ত্র পরি শির হস্ত দিলা তাহার মাথাতে।
I am a famous exorcist, he said, and I know how to rid you of this ghost. He then chanted some mantras and placed his hand on top of the fisherman's head.
So, so Dhamma figured out
So Swarup Damodar figured out
that he had touched Lord Caitanya,
that he had touched Lord Chaitanya,
and as a result, he was experiencing transcendental ecstasy.
As a result, he was experiencing transcendental ecstasy.
But simultaneously, he was very afraid
But simultaneously, he was very afraid
because he thought this was a ghost.
because he thought this was a ghost.
So, so Dhamma is reassuring him, I'm a famous exorcist.
So Swarup Damodar is saying to him, I am a famous exorcist.
I will free you
I'll free
from the
you
ghost
from the ghost
by taking away the fear of the fisherman.
So by taking away the fear of the fisherman,
Well, he can find out where Lord Chaitanya was.
he can find out where Lord Chaitanya was. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.62.
তিন চাপর মারি কহে ভূত পলাইল, ভয় না পাইও বলি সুস্থির করিল।
He slapped the fisherman 3 times and said, Now the ghost has gone away. Do not be afraid. By saying this, he pacified the fisherman.
So this way, the fisherman got pacified. He lost his fear.
So, in this way, the fisherman got pacified and he lost his fear. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.63.
একে প্রেম আরে ভয় দ্বিগুণ অস্থির, ভয় অংশ গেল সে হইল কিছু ধীর।
The fisherman was affected by ecstatic love, but he was also fearful. He had thus become doubly agitated. Now that his fear had subsided, however, he had become somewhat normal.
The fisherman now will experience the ecstatic love, but without fear.
The fisherman will now experience the ecstatic love but without fear. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.64.
স্বরূপ কহে যারে তুমি কর ভূত জ্ঞান, ভূত নহে তেহ কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য ভগবান।
Swarup Damodar said to the fisherman, My dear sir, the person you are thinking is a ghost is not actually a ghost, but is the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Gauranga.
Gauranga. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antelila 18.65.
প্রেমাবেশে পরিলাতে সমুদ্রের জলে তারে তুমি উঠাইলা আপনার জালে
Because of ecstatic love, the Lord fell into the sea, and you have caught him in your net and rescued him.
So, so Dharma understood that the fisherman had actually rescued Lord Chaitanya,
So Swarup Damodar understood the fisherman he had actually rescued Lord Chaitanya,
who was in a very unusual state of pure ecstatic love.
who was in a very unusual state of pure ecstatic love. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 18.65.
প্রেমাবেশে পরিলাতে সমুদ্রের জলে তারপর সে হইল তোমার কৃষ্ণ প্রেমোদয় ভূত প্রেত জ্ঞান তোমার হইল মহাভয়
Simply touching him has awakened your dormant love of Krishna. But because you thought him a ghost, you were very much afraid of him.
Lord Chaitanya extreme ecstasies of love for Krishna.
Lord Chaitanya's extreme ecstasies of love for Krishna.
If anyone touched Lord Chaitanya, they also achieve this love of Krishna.
If anyone touches Lord Chaitanya, they also would achieve this love of Krishna. Lord Chaitanya was in extreme ecstasy of love of Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antelila 18.67.
স্বরূপ কর্তৃক ধীবরকে প্রভু পথ দর্শন অর্থে আদেশ এবে ভয় গেল তোমার মন হইল স্থিরে কাহা তারে উঠাইয়াছ দেখাও আমারে
Now that your fear has gone and your mind is peaceful, please show me where he is.
So, so Dharma had given his command
So Sarup Damodar has given his command
to the fisherman.
to this fisherman. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antelila 18.68.
বুদ্ধি বিভ্রম জালিয়া কহে প্রভুরে দেখিয়াছো বারবার দেহ নয়নে এই অতি বিকৃতি আকার
The fisherman replied, I have seen the Lord many times, but this is not he. This body is very much deformed.
Fisherman had never seen Lord Chaitanya completely overwhelmed in some ecstatic love.
Fisherman had never seen Lord Chaitanya completely overwhelmed in some ecstatic love. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.69.
স্বরূপের প্রভু প্রেম বর্ণন স্বরূপ কহে তার হয় প্রেমের বিকার অস্থি সন্ধি ছাড়ে হয় অতি দীর্ঘ আকার
Swarup Damodar said, the Lord's body becomes transformed in his love for God. Sometimes the joints of his bones separate and his body becomes very much elongated.
So, so Ramadan is explaining to the fisherman
So Swarup Damodar is explaining to the fisherman
how sometimes Lord Chaitanya body appears very elongated
how sometimes Lord Chaitanya's body appears very elongated
when he's overwhelmed in slow love for Krishna.
when he is overwhelmed in ecstatic love for Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.70.
ধীবর কর্তৃক সকলকে প্রভু প্রদর্শন প্রভুর অবস্থা শুনি সে জালিয়া আনন্দিত হইল সবা লইয়া গেল মহাপ্রভুরে দেখাইল
Hearing this, the fisherman became very happy. He brought all the devotees with him and showed them
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
Gauranga
Gauranga. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.71.
ভূমিতে পড়িয়াছে প্রভু দীর্ঘ সবকায় জলে সে তনু বালু লাগাছে গায়
The Lord was lying on the ground, his body elongated and bleached white by water. He was covered from head to foot with sand. Ooh.
So Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had this appearance
So Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had this appearance,
and so he was looking very abnormal.
so he was looking very abnormal. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.72.
অতি দীর্ঘ শিথিল তনু চরম নটকায় দূর পথ উঠাইয়া ঘরে আনানা যায়
The Lord's body was stretched, and his skin was slack and hanging loose. To lift him and take him the long distance home would have been impossible.
And this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu completely with his body elongated,
So, in this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body completely elongated
and just held together by skin.
and it was held together by skin.
So it would not be possible to carry him
So, it would not been possible to carry him
all the way
all the way
to his quarters.
to his quarters. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 18.73.
প্রভুর চৈতন্য সম্পাদন অর্থ বহু যত্ন ও সেবা আর্দ্র কপিন দূর করি শুষ্ক পরাইয়া বহির্বাসে শোয়াইলা বালুকা ছাড়াইয়া
The devotees removed his wet undergarment and replaced it with a dry one. Then, laying the Lord on an outer cloth, they cleaned the sand from his body.
And the devotee were taking care of the Lord very carefully.
So the devotees were taking care of the Lord very carefully.
Putting him on the dry on the outer cloth and drying him
putting
and
him on a dry undercloth and drying him
from all the sand.
from all the sand.
And in this way, they put also a dry clothing,
In this way, they put on also a dry coffin
and they serve the Lord very carefully.
and they serve the Lord very carefully. Oh, finished. Thus ends the chapter entitled The Fisherman Awakens His Dormant Love of Krishna by touching Lord Caitanya, under the section Rescuing the Lord from the Sea.
Of the devotees, they had fear that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had disappeared.
The devotees, they had the fear that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has disappeared.
But they found him, and while he's in this ecstatic state,
But now they have found him, but he is in this ecstatic state.
so we'll see how he returns to his normal self
So we'll see how he returns to his normal self
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Suspense.
I will.
Hari Bol. श्री श्री राधा माधव अष्ट सखी की जय श्री मायापुर चंद्र राधा माधव की श्री श्री पंच तत्व की श्री श्री प्रहलाद नृसिंह देव की पताका स्वामी गुरु महाराज की श्री चैतन्य लीला की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल हरि That means while cooking, while driving, you can play that audiobooks.
And if you want to study,
And if you want to study,
also you can read the books.
also you can read the books.
And it's much cheaper that way.
It's cheaper that way.
You ready?
Yes.
You have to show me give uh, he gave the message.
Gurmash, Kamala. Kamala Pati ko.